A vacation to one of the world's most famous cities was supposed to end with a flight back home. Instead, it became one of the most recent missing person cases to capture international attention. 26-year-old Sally Grace Contarino from Melbourne, Australia, traveled to the United States in June of 2026. According to authorities, she left Australia on June 13th and arrived in Las Vegas several days later. Friends and family described the trip as a holiday with plans to visit several locations in the American Southwest before returning home. Nothing initially appeared unusual. Sally checked into accommodation near the Las Vegas Strip and stayed in regular contact with her family. She was known to enjoy traveling and spending time outdoors, especially hiking, making the surrounding mountains and desert landscapes a natural attraction during her visit. The final days of her trip would soon become the center of an international investigation. According to Las Vegas Metropolitan Police, Sally's last confirmed contact with her family occurred on June 20th, 2026. Investigators say she was last seen shortly after 1 o'clock that afternoon near 9700 West Sky Canyon Drive on the northwestern edge of Las Vegas. Surveillance images released by police show her wearing a gray-blue sweatshirt, denim shorts, black and white sneakers, and carrying a purse. That remains the last officially confirmed sighting of Sally Grace Contarino. Authorities believe she may have been planning to spend time outdoors. Several news organizations reported that Sally had told friends she intended to hike Lone Mountain before returning to Australia the following day. However, police have not officially confirmed the content of those messages, and they should be treated as unverified media reports rather than established facts. What is known is that Sally never returned to her accommodation. She also never boarded her scheduled flight back to Melbourne. When family members were unable to reach her, concern quickly turned into panic. After Sally failed to return home, Australian authorities contacted law enforcement in the United States. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department opened a missing person investigation, working alongside the Australian Consulate and Victoria Police. Search teams immediately began examining areas around Las Vegas, while investigators reviewed surveillance footage, contacted hospitals, and checked transportation records in an effort to reconstruct Sally's final known movements. Officials classified her as an endangered missing person. Police have also indicated that Sally may have required medical assistance, although no additional details have been released publicly. As the investigation expanded, her family made emotional public appeals for information. Her sister, Amy Contarino, described the growing fear as the hours passed without hearing from Sally. She pleaded with the public, saying the family believes someone may know what happened and that they simply want Sally to return home safely. Those appeals quickly spread across Australia and the United States, with social media users sharing missing person posters and surveillance photographs released by investigators. As public attention increased, additional reports began appearing in the media. Some outlets claimed surveillance cameras captured Sally visiting local businesses during the night before her disappearance. Others reported that a bus ticket she had purchased was never used. At this time, those details have not been officially confirmed by law enforcement. While they continue to circulate in news reports, investigators have not publicly verified them, and they remain unconfirmed. The confirmed timeline remains much shorter. Sally traveled from Australia to Las Vegas. She stayed near the Strip. Her final confirmed contact with family occurred on June 20th. She was last seen around 1 o'clock that afternoon near Sky Canyon Drive. She never returned to her accommodation. She never boarded her flight home, and since that day, no verified public sighting has been confirmed by investigators. Weeks after her disappearance, search efforts continued. Police asked anyone who may have seen Sally or who has information about her movements on June 20th to come forward. Search and rescue organizations also shared her photograph in hopes that someone might recognize her or remember seeing her in the hours before she disappeared. Despite extensive media coverage, investigators have not publicly identified any suspects, announced any evidence of foul play, or explained what happened after Sally's final confirmed sighting. For now, the case remains an active missing person investigation. Every new piece of information continues to be examined by authorities, while Sally's family waits for answers that have yet to come. Cases like this serve as a reminder that disappearances can happen suddenly, even during what should have been an ordinary vacation. If someone remembers seeing Sally Grace Contarino in the Las Vegas area on June 20th, 2026, Even the smallest detail could help investigators better understand her final known movements. As of today, Sally Grace Contarino remains missing, and the investigation continues. If you found this case informative, consider subscribing for more carefully researched true crime stories. We'll continue following major developments and provide updates whenever new verified information becomes available. Thank you for watching.